She's home, she's clean, but she's definitely not fixed. Let's take a trip over to the boot and see where the majority of the problems lie. Okay, we have an airbag problem and a parking sensor problem from both sides. Let's just dive into it and get this back bumper off. Okay, we're gonna need an 8mm and a kneel pad. Because you've heard of saving the turtles, now get ready for saving the knees. We've got the spanner and we've got 3 bolts. I think there's 3 bolts, I'm not entirely sure. But it's an 8mm, so we're gonna go and loosen these 3. Same on the other side, and then there's 2 bolts in the back bumper which need to come off, and then in theory, should just pull off. Okay, so we've almost got the last bolt out in about 2 seconds. Come on. Of the wheel arches. And now I'll take you to the boot lip, and there's 2 bolts in there we've got to do, and then it should just pop off. Okay, so it looks like there's some bolts underneath. I don't know what size they're going to be, either 10 or 8. So I'll undo them, and then hopefully it'll come off. I watched a video that must have been for an M Sport because it was completely different underneath, so we'll see. It's an 8mm, of course, it's an 8mm. How is that not rotten? Oh, you know what? We'll just try it. Oh, there's another flaming bolt in there. Right, let's give it a... I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Let's go try the other side while I cry. Okay, we'll give this side a go. Why is there another bolt on this side as well? There's a bolt hiding up here that wasn't on any of the videos I saw, but that's the bumper coming off now. So I'm gonna do the other side. Right, so if you have a feel up here, there'll be a 10mm, hopefully. Yes, a 10mm. And it's just there. It's terrible, I know you can't see, but as long as it's not rotten, get it. And then once that's backed off and loosened, like so, should just... Oh. That's exactly what you're not supposed to do because of the parking sensor loom. That's okay. Okay, so I bought these parking sensors because it said they were for an E61. So I was like, cool, this will fit. Doesn't fit. Well, from what I can see anyway. So as you can see, this has a 90-degree angle on it in the car. Mine doesn't. It does still plug in. Somehow it did. There, it does still plug in. So I'm going to see if it works. And if it does, then that's good. The way that you test a parking sensor is you put your ear right up close to it, and you should hear like a and that means it's working. Whereas if you don't hear that, it's not working. So, okay, so key in, foot off the brake, ignition on, press the parking sensor button. Oh, the sensor should be blinking, but it's not, which means it might be working. So there's no display on the dashboard, but the sensor seems to be working now. Need these? Wait there. I'm gonna just pop the bumper back in to place like that. Grab the key again. Oh no, it's not. Why is it not working now? I wonder if there's a break in the loom. So now if I get the bumper like this, does that work? No. If I unplug it, plug it back in, no. On, and now if I put this in reverse, the screen's not on. Right, so this is a very rushed video here, but you can see the screen is on now. in park, and then if I press the brake, reverse, but then oh wait, I need to press that back on. And now the screen's turned off. Okay, somehow, not sure what we did, I think we fixed it. So if you take a look at the screen, and I'll stand at the back. So that's me standing in front of the sensors and walking across the back. This one doesn't seem to beep. Oh wait. So now, I think if we button everything back up, it should work, hopefully. Okay, so it's slatting it down now. Perfect. But the rear bumper is on. The car is hopefully ready to go. It worked the last time I checked, so I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna open the garage door so we don't get gassed out. And fingers crossed. Clearly that's just proven me wrong. It's now blue skies outside. It was slatting it down, I promise. Has that got soft close on it? Oh my God! It's got soft close on it. We're gonna test the sensors now. Now that the bumper is all back together, put that in. Please work. Oh, yes, but the screen hasn't come up. Okay, so I figured out why the screen wasn't coming on in that little past section there. For some reason, the car always starts with the screen off, so I might need to do some sort of code setting. But if we take a look at the screen, and I turn the sensors on, you can see that the screen comes on. Now, if I go into drive and then turn the sensors on again, and then as we inch closer to this car in front, they're starting to come on, beeping. And then obviously that's us pretty close. Then if we reverse back, and that is us pretty close. Let's go see how close we are. We're pretty close. Okay, one thing checked off the box, parking sensor. Still got the airbag full, but we'll get to that later on in the video. Now, it's a lovely day, so I thought let's do a little sound check with some sheep. So, let's do a little launch and see how she sounds. Okay, I also had a comment in a couple of videos ago about the cover on the intake. So I'm going to take his comment into consideration. I'm going to check it out. Okay, may work. I will get this eventually. This sits on these 3 bits, I think. That must sit like that. Right, okay. So, or actually, it's probably best to push them in there first. And then, this is easy peasy. That is a lot better now. It's in the right place. Right, now on to the trickiest part of this German automobile, the airbag here. And we're not in the normal bit of the garage because I've got a customer's car over there. So, right, I've located the battery safety terminal wires anyway. I'm going to just attempt to maybe strip some more wire off this first. There we go. And then we get this. I have got electrical tape, but we are working on a bit of a time crunch at the minute. So this is just to see if this will work. Right, make sure it's not touching any metal, which it's not. Let's see if this works. What is this? Why is there... That's peculiar. Right. Key. Right, so we need... Let's put the ignition on. Diagnosis. All systems. Yes, it's on. Airbags. Okay, this is good. Car might need to be turned on, but I'm not entirely sure. Please. Watch BMW just lock you out of... Oh, wait. Okay. Airbags. Let's see now. Loading a bit quicker. Come on. I bet BMW lock you out of doing this. It's gonna work. Yeah, right. Fine. That's okay. How does that go back in? BMW. Need to learn a thing from Citroen to make it easy to access. There we go. Okay, this is perfect. I'm gonna go return this to its rightful owner and cry. Right, I'm not mic'd up, so I'm just gonna have to be happy. And this will also be the worst shot video of the entire world. Start. Oh, yes. Look what is not on anymore. Look. Seatbelt on. How do I turn this down? Yay! The engine light's still on because of the Vanos, but we'll fix that next time. So the fix has worked, I hope. Hopefully it stays that way. I've got some clips, so I'll insert them, just of heat shrink wrapping, all that kind of stuff, but they're all good, and they look really good. So, I am so happy. This has been a very quick video. We've not got any equipment on, because I literally dropped it off to my mate, who's got like a scanner Autel thing. Plugged it in, cleared the code, drove it about for 20 minutes, no light come back on. So I'm feeling pretty good, and this has been a resounding successful end to the video, but not the car. There's still a little bit to do with the car. Obviously the Vanos, got a slow leak in that tyre there, and I've marked the interior again. So give it a nice big clean, machine polish, and work on my video skills, because clearly this is the worst video anyone's ever seen. But hopefully the video, it's Tuesday, the day that this video goes up, and it's, what time is it? 2:15. So that's good. And this video has to be out by 6:30. So we're doing good, we're getting there. But I am so happy, because it really could have been something else, but thankfully it was just that little resistor. So if you did enjoy, click all them buttons down there, and I will see you all in the next video where successful things will happen.